Hello everyone. Welcome back to Keyquest and Octopath Traveler. Today we are continuing our story of Ophilia. Last time we learned that the Archbishop has fallen ill to some degree. And this time we're just going to continue on. We're going to go see Lianna and see if she's doing well. I mean, see if there's anything we can do to help her. Because, you know, Archbishop fell down. Sad. She might have a hard time. See what we can do to help her, though. Maybe this time we'll also be heading on to the Cave of Origin. Or Lianna. But who knows? Let's just see what happens. Now we're going to the Frostlands of Flamebrace, okay? Lianna, my dear. My dear sister. Let's go, Lianna! Ooh. Oh, here we go. Story time. Oh, she's up on the hill. It's quiet. It's too quiet.
Lianna, how are you feeling?
Oh, this is the hill from the intro for Octopath Traveler. Okay. Okay, makes sense, yeah. Very nice up here. Wow.
Ophilia?
Ophilia Heine. Oh, I read the joke already. Still. Ha 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 ha. Maybe she can't handle stress, seems to be. It's one of those things. There's just certain people who can't. I mean, she probably could before, but now that her dad's under duress or distress or whatever, you know, she probably can't hold it up anymore.
Lianna?
Unless she's sick, that'd be bad.
What am I to do, Ophilia? Father, my father is...
Okay, yes, it is due stress. Yeah, some people, like, you know, they can conquer the world as long as certain things do not befall. And maybe this is what she's one of those people who's like, you know, as long as her father isn't down, she can do anything, literally, you know. So it's kind of like having a dependent pillar, but also being able to rise above that and continue on the construct kind of thing. I don't know.
Lianna. Thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst.
Understandable.
But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it for you. We can do this.
And soon, I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of tradition we must obey.
You know, I know I think it's probably like some type of taboo, but who says it has to be the Archbishop? I know it's something probably the Archbishop decided himself, but I mean, it couldn't have been his father's father, based on what they says that most of them ended up dying. And only a few, you know, not most of them actually, a fair number died. So it could have been a lineage-based thing. Otherwise, it probably would have been successful up to this point. Unless they had children before they went off and died. I don't think so.
But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again.
Poor girl.
Don't despair, Lianna. We are together in this. We will find a way.
I will do it for you.
Ophilia.
It has been 15 years since His Excellency... It has been 15 years since His Excellency took me in. My family lost in the war. I was left without nothing. I was left with nothing, in fact, and no one to care for me.
Now then.
Now then, do not despair, Ophilia. From today on, we are your family. This is Lianna, my daughter, your new sister.
Hey.
Hey, my name's Lianna, but you can call me Anna if you like. Oh, I was cute. She got all embarrassed, timid, and shy.
Huh?
What's the matter with her?
Oh.
Oh, Lianna, I'm afraid that Ophilia has gone through something very sad. So let us see that she is cheered once more. Together in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Yes.
Yes, Father, I'll do my best. No. Yes, Father, I'll be the best sister ever. Ophilia! I think I still said that wrong. My first day in the Archbishop's home. I kept my room and spoke to no one. It was she who brought me out of my shell. Lianna, my best friend, my sister.
Hey, Billy. Don't you want to go outside?
These voice acting things almost feel random. It's like, I really wish they just kind of do all the voice acting for it if they're going to do it. I mean, NPCs and stuff, I can totally understand not being a voice act, but a lot of these story cutscenes, they seem to come in and out almost randomly.
Oh, I know. There's someplace I just have to take you. What? This way! Up here!
I was just thinking, the Archbishop can't be any later in his 40s, right? Okay. Bear with me here. These seem to be set up in kind of medieval times. So, generally speaking, people in medieval times had children fairly young. He did go around the world. So, to light the things. I don't remember how long that trip took. But assuming he started off at 16 or 18, usually probably 15 to 16 would be the normal ages. And then he would go around. I don't know how many. I don't remember how many took. Did they say how long it took him to go around the continents? Anyways, he went around the continents, came back. I assume you have child almost right away. So maybe he's in his 20s at this time? Maybe maybe 25? Maybe when she was born, when Lianna was born. Let's assume that I think it can't be 8, maybe they're 5 here. No. Maybe 3? No, I think she's 20, 50, so she's probably 5 here. 15 years to make her 20, that makes sense. And then, so there'll be 15 years on 25. Maybe 10, 30, 40, yeah, he'll be about 40. His voice is almost 50s. I think. He shouldn't be that, and he's led a fairly healthy life, it seems like, and not one of excess or poverty. So, you know, you'd think he'd be fairly good to do. He shouldn't have any trouble recovering.
Where are we going? It's just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there. Here we are. What is this place? It's my favorite place in all the world. Maybe it could become your favorite place too. Hmm? It's beautiful. Isn't it though? That's why I love it here. Here, Feely. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me? Still no? Feely, are you crying? No, I'm not. I'm not crying. Good to hear it. We're going to be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it. I'd like that too, Lianna. Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game, and then...
After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. Man, you don't have to lose your family to feel that. Just being, like, older and not having any, like, children or stuff like that can make you feel that way. Even if you do still have family around. I mean, for her it must be even worse, considering she's got, like, you know, no one. But Lianna brought me out from under that dark cloud and gave me the strength to start living again.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for running off like that. I will return to Father's side and stay with him as long as I can.
Yes.
Pray do that, Lianna. He will rest all the easier knowing you are with him. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Lianna than anyone else. And yet she must hide it from all around her. From all around her. But I was wrong still. Tomorrow she'd set out to gather the ember from the Cave of Origin.
In that case...
If I were to gather the ember in her place, though, Lianna could stay by her father's side. Of course, and I cannot bear to leave him either. And if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage and complete the rite. To say nothing of straying into the cave without the church's blessing, I'd get more than a stern lecture, that is for sure. As I recall, the Cave of Origin lies within the foothills to the east of here. And so I must gather the ember that I might perform the kindling in my sister's stead. This is the path that I have chosen. I alone must go. Even so, you lend me your aid. I thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now let us make for the cave. It lies in the hills to the east of town. Alright. Cool, so we have gone ahead and done that. Which means it is time to end this episode. And then next time, we shall immediately move on to handling of this pilgrimage for Ophilia and Lianna and the Archbishop, so that she may not have to leave her father's side and instead will be able to provide with the aid that she feels she needs. I'm sure Lianna or Ophilia feels that not only does she owe them this much, but she doesn't want Lianna to possibly have to come back to the same feeling of not having her parents there be there when she's gone. Ophilia's already been through it, so she knows this feeling. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you would. Next video.